Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, I've come in tonight to talk about the beef sector and what I've seen over the last few weeks and why I think I'm going to take a step back. So, in the last 2 weeks, I have watched everything from A to Z here in the beef sector. And at this point, I am disgusted, embarrassed, and repulsed by some of the things that I've seen. Now, just like everybody else, I am drawn into the drama. I work from home. My boss is in another state. And pretty much when I'm sitting here at my computer, which I'm at a computer all day, I can have anything on that I want to keep me company while I work. So a couple weeks ago, well, probably 3 weeks, I'll just say a month ago, I got drawn back in. I have a YouTube channel. I used to post videos frequently, but I stopped because of this beefing sector. You know, what I noticed is folks don't want normal content. And by normal, I mean that you're talking about things that are going on in the world. You're talking about things that are going on in politics, entertainment. If the entertainment is not messy, they really don't want to hear about it. So while I used to do a lot of entertainment videos, I don't even do those anymore because I kind of lost interest in that as well. And also the job that I have keeps me very busy. And what that makes me wonder is a lot of these people that are doing these videos day in and day out, they're making videos all day long. And I'm wondering, do they work? Because when I worked outside the home, like when I was going into an office, I couldn't sit on YouTube all day. You know? I couldn't do that. I had to work. A lot of these people that I've been watching over the last few weeks, they're not even young people. And by young, I mean those that are teenagers in their 20s or, you know, even in their 30s. These folks probably range in age from 40 to 60. Yet they're on here day in and day out, ripping each other to shreds, you know, cursing each other out, doing things to each other, hurt each other. It's gotten to the point where it's actually stressful to watch, you know. And what I've decided today is I'm not going to say that I won't be sucked back in down the line, but I'm going to step away from it for a while because it's so toxic and so, I can't even find the words, so I'll just leave it at toxic, that it drains you when you log out. When I was gone, you know, from YouTube for 6-7 months, I found so many other things to watch here. There's a lot of content on YouTube that's positive, that's entertaining, that's informative, educational, and it's interesting. But because I click on these beef sector videos, they start popping up in my rotation every few months, you know? Like I might click on one, I'm gone for 3 or 4 months, and the next thing I know, when I log in the next day, I'm in rotation again, and it sucks me back in. So I can't blame anyone but myself for clicking on them. But I'm worn out. I am worn out. Today I was sitting here as I was working, and I was like, I have this channel, and I could come back to it at any time. I have videos that have hundreds of thousands of views. And today I tiptoed through memory lane, looking at some of my older videos, and I was like, wow, I was really putting out good content. People were really watching. What is preventing me from going back to that genre where I found a niche where I was getting those thousands of views? And I think, life, my job, I have children, 2 children. Well, they're adults now, but, and I have a life. So it pulls me away. So I often wonder, for these people who are making these videos all day, don't they have a life? When I sit at the computer all day for work, at the end of the day, I want to get up. Sometimes I'll just get in my car. I clock out at 5:30. I get in my car and I just drive around. Just to roll down my window, let some air blow on me. Just drive around. Go to a park and, look around, drive through or whatever. Just to get away from social media. A lot of these people are obsessed. They are obsessed. Some of these content creators believe that they are celebrities. It messes me up when I hear them say, oh, they just mad. Look at your numbers. They can't get XYZ in their chat. And I'm sitting there thinking, you're in your 40s. You're in your 50s. Is that your barometer for success? That you got a YouTube channel and you got 1,000 people in your chat? They're giving you cash apps and, hitting up your channel with, with money in your, I keep forgetting what that thing is when they're live and people are giving them money. Y'all, I get a paycheck every 2 weeks. That's my barometer for success. When I see people that are in their 40s and 50s sitting on their channels begging for cash apps or constantly reminding you that you can show your appreciation by dropping some money on them, I get disgusted. I think I've probably given to 1 or 2 people, and it's because they were in a crisis. And trust me, what I gave wasn't over $10. It was a token, But what I see is, it's disgusting to me. Because I'm sitting here like, if you weren't on YouTube all day making video after video, doing live after live, you could have an 8-hour, job. I know YouTube pays, but the money is not exactly the same every month unless you sit on here all day making videos. It's crazy to me. But this is what they've decided to do. And I don't know. I'm over it. And what's funny? You go away from YouTube for months, 6, 7 months. I think the last time I made a video before the most recent ones that I made, they were probably 5, 6, 7 months ago. And when I come back, the same people that were arguing when I left 5, 6, 7 months ago, they're doing the exact same thing. Nothing has changed but the date. Since the last time that I was here, I've gotten a promotion at work. More money, more recognition, more accolades, more responsibility. And these people got a couple more 100 in their chat and a few more cash apps. Wow. I don't know. Priorities are different. Also, too, there's so much disrespect between these people. They don't like each other. And it's B this, H this, MF that. Man, it wears me out. Some of these people are professional cusser-outers, It's like they went to school to learn how to read, and they got a master's in checking a bitch. You know, you got men on here that routinely call women B's and H's. Y'all, I wasn't raised like that. The men that are around me, thank God, the men that I grew up with as examples in my life, and y'all, I grew up in the hood like a lot of people did, but the men in our family, they respect us. And I guess because they treat us like ladies, when we go out in the world, we just assume that every man, you know, treats you like that. They're not calling you B's and H's, you know? So sometimes that level of cursing, especially, you know, these women cursing each other out, and then the men coming in, and it's just too much. It's too much, y'all. It's too much. But I guess it's what's popular now. Calm people like me will never have a future here in this area of YouTube. We will never. So if I ever decide to come back fully with my 12,000 plus subscribers, I definitely won't be doing this. Now, the one big event in the last couple of weeks had me making videos, and that's the whole Rob Rack thing. Because I saw some things that were going on that I really didn't like, and it was just unbelievable to watch it play out in front of you, what went down. And that's what prompted me to make a video. So if it's something like that, I will probably comment on it. But these little beefs between women, between content creators, I'm not going to wade into that. Because, trust me, I could go away for the next year and come back and the same players will be arguing. You know, telling each other they're jealous of each other. You know, bragging about how many people they have in their chat. They'll be another year older, a little grayer, and they'll still be doing this. It is the most insane thing that I've seen. But, like I said, like everyone else, I'm drawn in. I guess as humans, we can't help but to fall into mess and enjoy it sometimes, but it can be tiring. I don't see how people can come back day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and watch the same thing. So even if I make videos, I'm going to try something different. Because, like I said, I have videos here on YouTube that have hundreds of thousands of views. More than one. Probably more than 10. And I didn't get those views from the beef sector. I got them for talking about everyday things. If there was something going on with a celebrity, I talked about it. If there was a presidential election, I talked about it. If there was something going on in the world, I talked about it. People were interested. So we don't have to be here. And I think if I come back in any capacity, I am going to keep trying to make videos to get me out of this big sector. So these videos are not coming up in my, suggested videos where I don't get sucked back in. Because I'm human. If you see a train wreck, you're going to stop and be like, oh, hey, what's going on over here? And then I get sucked back in. But I'm drained, y'all. I'm drained. So that's it for me. Hope you guys have a nice night. Calm, peaceful. And I will see you in my next video, or not. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there. Thanks for listening to me rambling. Take care now.